Welcome back, guys, to the Low Poly series part 2. In part 1, we have been modeling our low poly room. In this part, we are going to be adding the materials. And in the third part, we are going to be adding some lighting to our scene. But before I start, welcome to the complete course on 3D modeling in Blender. In this course, we will 3D model pair paintings sketched and colored by me. Once upon a time, my tools for creating art were pencils and paint colors, and had zero idea of 3D art. Then I heard about Blender. At first impression, it was very confusing and looked very hard. 2 years of practice and following other courses, I wanted to make a course that focuses newbie and artists who never used 3D software before, like Blender. I wanted to share my knowledge with new users and artists who are like me and are afraid of using Blender. With every lesson in this course, you will begin to notice that your skills are improving and workflow gets faster. This course is for complete beginners and for digital artists who never used Blender before. No requirement needed, you just need to be open-minded to learn. This course covers 3D modeling techniques, texturing using nodes, lighting setup, and rendering. We designed this course into small step-by-step, easy to follow, and easy to digest. Our course makes learning Blender fun and exciting. We have used examples and explanations which makes understanding of 3D modeling in Blender easy. At the end of this course, you will have confidence using Blender for making digital art. Our course will keep you motivated and engaged. Okay, let's head back to the tutorial. So first of all, heading number pad 5, I'm going to exit the orthographic view. Now I'm going to be adding some materials. Let's start with the wall, so let's go to materials, the material tab over here, select the wall, material tabs, then we already have a material, so we are going to change the base color. Let's head to material mode, so base color, let's change it to peach color, like this. This is perfect. So select the table, hit new, then go to base color, let's go to red a little bit, and then let's darken it. Wait, why isn't it changing? 1 minute, let's see. Oh. One minute, yeah. Select the table and then choose the base color to brownish red and then darken the color, just like this. Our room is going to be rendered in cycles, so when we are in the render view mode, it is going to look more, the colors are going to be more vibrant and it's going to have a nice contrast in the scene. So now we cannot see it because we are in the material tab mode. So new, let's change the color of the drawer. I do not want it to be the same color as the table. Yeah, but we just need to darken it a bit. So select the material that is of the table and let's copy it and let's darken this drawer. Just like that. I want it to have a different color. So when we are in cycles mode, in the tab mode, we can see the difference between the two colors. So now let's have a color for the poster. Let's keep it like the drawer or like the table. And then for our mirror, the same material, the table's material, just name it table. Yeah, that's it. Now for this one, we can also use the table material. That would be good. The shelves also. So half of our materials is used from the tables. Same thing with the bed, tables, but copy it. We're going to darken it a bit. So just like that. Oops. Undo. Okay. So yeah, like that. So now what we're going to do, one minute, what happened? Okay, so now we can see that our blanket is also brown. So now we're going to change that. So hit tab. Let's select these faces that belong to the blanket and hit P, selection. Now it's a totally different material. I mean, it's an object. You can see that it's a totally different object. It doesn't matter the other, 1 minute. It does matter, 1 minute. Forgot to select this one. Doesn't matter the other side because nobody's going to be able to see that part. So P, selection, tab, oops. Yep. Wait, why isn't this? Oh. 1 minute. Let's undo everything. Okay, nothing is separate. Now we can do it. No, 1 minute. These parts, this part, just hold shift. Yep, just like that. And this one. P, selection. Now it's a totally different object. Now, oops, again I made a mistake. 1 minute. I didn't think so. Okay, so we're going to change the color of the blanket. I'm going to keep it red so that it can have a nice contrast and so that we can have attention to the bed. So let's wait, why is the bed's color change? Oh yeah, we forgot to copy the material, or we can just basically hit minus so that we can delete it. New material, red. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Let's keep it red all the way down. As I said, when we add the lightnings, the lights, and when we are going to be in the render tab mode, and when we are going to be in cycles, it's going to be more darkened. The red is going to be more dark as we set up the lights. So I feel like the bed is small, so I'm going to scale it up a bit. So select the bed, the blanket, and the pillow, scale, orthographic view. I guess we need to scale it on the y-axis. Scale on the y-axis. Scale y. Grab y. Just like that. The pillow, grab X. Just like that. Now we are done with the bed. Now let's change the colors of these. I don't know what is it, but let's change the colors of these. So let's keep it the table colors as well. Hit shift, table. Oops, that did not work. I thought that it would work. So only materialize just like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is have a mirror. So let's select the mirror and edit tab, the edit tab, edit mode. So select the mirrors, this one and this one, by hitting shift P, a selection. Now it's a different object. Let's go to the material tab and minus this, the mirrors, minus, because we're going to add the mirror, surface. So glass, I cannot see it right now, or maybe it's going to be glossy. No, glass, and the roughness to 0. We can see it right now. but when we add the lights and everything, it's going to be more clear. So now we have that done. Okay, let's select the materials for these cubes. So as I said, I want them to be glass cubes. So let's make this red. I want them to be rainbow colors. Rainbow colored. So glass, and this one, let's keep it orange. This one as well, let's keep it orange, and this one is going to be yellow. Okay, now we have that done. Now what we're going to do is change the colors of our tiles. We're going to do the carpet at the end. So we're going to do it as the tables, but copy. We're going to change the color a bit. So like that. I think this brown is more nice than the others. So I'm thinking maybe I can change the other browns, maybe. I'm gonna think about that. So now we have that done. Now we're going to do the carpet, and then I'm going to add a poster over here, but let's change this color into black. Save. Don't forget to save every moment. Now about our carpet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using nodes, so that when we add the material of the carpet, it's going to have a bumpy texture on it. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So here I added the carpet's material. I'm just going to explain it real quick because I already made a tutorial about that. So make sure to follow that. I'm going to leave a link in the description and above over here. So make sure to follow that tutorial. So what I did is that I connected an image texture to the Principled BSDF, and I used an albedo map. I brought these textures from textures.com for free, so that's what I used. Then I hit Control T so that I can have the mapping node and the texture coordinate node. And then down here I added a bump node, the strength of 1, and plugged it into the normal, and then I plugged another image texture with the bump node. So this is another map for the fabric. You can see this is the albedo one, and this is the height map. Yeah, this is the height map, and this is the albedo map. I'm going to leave the maps in the description below. I mean the textures, so that you can use them. So that was how I set the carpet real quick, and make sure to follow the tutorial so that you can do it as well. Okay, now for the poster, hit the poster, and then go to here at the material tab, the Principled BSDF. We're going to choose an image texture. Where is it? No, not here. I mean here. Base color. Hit the yellow circle. Image texture. It should be over here. Wrong again. Wait. Yeah. The surface color. Yellow circle and image texture. You can add any image you like. I'm just going to add my image real quick. So basically here is the image. It's the Power Rangers image. Actually, I do not like that show, but I did not have any choice, so I added the Power Rangers image. That doesn't look right, and if you do not have your image like this, then make sure to go to shading, then take this color plug of the image texture and plug it into the base color so that it would show, but it's not showing. So now I'm going to fix it. Go to UV editing. We can see that we have the squares or the square or the rectangles, what do you say, UV, and it's not right. We see that the Power Rangers image is very extended and doesn't have the words even, and also it doesn't show the whole team or whatever is it. So I'm going to fix it. So hit A, and then I think we're going to have to do UV, and then we're going to have to do unwrap. Nope, that did not work. Remember, we're just experimenting. So I think we're just gonna have to scale up. No, that would make things worse. Maybe let's try UV unwrap again. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, so now I have one square. I do not know why. That's totally strange. But let me try to set this up and see what happens. So now I exited the edit mode, hit this, select this poster again, hit tab, and now I only have the first square for the front face. If you hit A, then you're going to have all the faces. So now I'm going to see what's the problem. Let's try it again. UV unwrap. That still does not work. So here it is. Well, actually, I don't know what was the problem, but what you can do is that, look, it's actually like this. So 1 minute. Let me undo that. Oops. So sorry. So when you add the new material and the image texture, I looked into this and I did not find an answer. So add the shading, change this. So sometimes it appears to be stretched, and sometimes it's flipped. I do not know why it's flipped, but I used the same image with my test low poly room and it worked quite well. I do not know why it's flipped, and I do not know why it gets stretched. Guys, if you have any idea about this problem, please write in the comments below, because I have no idea and I have no solution. So now I have my image. I do not know if you have this problem or if you will have this problem, if you did have this problem, but I'm going to fix this problem because it has with me, and if it has with you, then follow up. So now I have this Power Rangers word flipped. So what I'm going to do is bring this down so that nobody can notice the Power Rangers word. That's better. So when you hit A, the whole poster, the whole UV of the cube, we can notice it, and I do not know why this part is at the outset. I really don't. So I hope there are some answers for these problems. So the poster is the front face. The front face is the only one that is textured. So what you have to do is select the front face so that it will appear, so that one box will appear in front of you. You know what I mean, this rectangle appears in front of you so that you can adjust the picture. About the corners over here, I think I have a solution for that. So let's go to layout. Don't forget to save every moment. So over here, what I'm going to do is hitting the poster tab, select these faces. I think the only face that is going to appear in the camera is this one. So this is the only face that I'm going to separate. So P, selection. So this face is separated from the others. So I'm going to remove the material and I'm going to add another material, keep it black. So that's it. And maybe we can align it with this one. 1 minute. Just like that. Perfect. That's perfect. Now we have the materials of our room. So this was it, the materials part. So in the next part we are going to be adding the lighting and we're going to set the camera. So that's it. Thank you for watching. See you in part 3. Bye.